Oh, and welcome back to the second part of the DLC side quest for the third chapter of Ellen's. At least during the day. I don't know if there is a DLC chapter for the night. I haven't recorded that yet. Teehee. Da-da-da-da-da. Asshole.
And that's what cued you off, I imagine.
But yeah, here is an area we haven't seen yet, actually.
Huh.
This is where you would have gone if you chose to help Harvey, instead of going for the folklore.
Huh.
I don't know if it's actually set up so you always go here, or if it's based on the area where you haven't gone. But either way, it turned out nicely, and I absorbed frickin' Hanky.
You fool. Oh my god, no.
Now my only choice is to get the buttfish.
Yeah. Have fun with that.
Fucking bubbles. I may as well absorb him again. It ain't changing anything, and it makes things faster.
Stop absorbing things.
It's a reflex. And now I'm paralyzed, that's wonderful. Hanky, you're so worthless.
Uh-huh.
You're so worthless, it hurts. Particularly me. In situations like these, I would give anything for friendly fire.
If only you had the fire buttfish.
The fire buttfish is the best buttfish.
At least you have guns, though. Guns are nice.
Guns are good. Oh, and if you absorb things in tandem, it's going to be the last one which you which came to the freaking chain. So it's actually going to load twice in between this. And now I curse myself because I don't have this element, and I also don't have the electrical buttfish, which would get me to that exit.
Well, time to backtrack.
Time to re-enter the room,
Kill buttfish, and leave.
get stuff. Thankfully, I will now have a much easier way of killing the buttfish, and I don't have to kill everything.
Indeed.
Also, that whole argument about, oh, the true messenger will be able to use any folk in any situation. No, the true messenger would just choose not to use those.
Pretty much. The true messenger would use the ones that are worth a crap.
The true messenger wouldn't waste his time.
Yeah. Buttfish.
Yes. Pretty efficient. But we're not going to be taking care of them because it takes way too much time. And also, defeating folks doesn't actually give you any XP, so not worth it. And we even have a mini boss. This one's a pain in the ass.
When aren't they?
Just, it's really a pain just because of those aerials. Can't absorb, can't absorb.
His face looks so goofy.
Yeah, it kind of does actually. For it's the eyes really. It's the tiny. It's the tiny beady eyes inside of the horned armor.
Yeah.
Just fucking die, for the love of fuck.
Nope. Not going down.
And now
Can't
it's
do it.
outside of range.
Health.
And I'm too afraid of going any further because this will happen.
Oh. Worst DLC quest. Worst.
At the very least, what I've noticed is that the blockades that you destroy, as in like the crystals that block your way, don't actually regenerate. They actually stay where they actually stay destroyed. So I could technically go back all the way to get the fish that shoots water, and actually open the other way, and this way would still remain open.
Right.
If I wanted to go. That was unfortunate. No. Well, I just figured that at this point the Butterfish just is way too slow.
Yeah.
For as many enemies as there are here. And besides, defeating them by absorbing is much more efficient. That's really the only way, the only reason why you would ever want to get the aerial. It's just because there is just so many of them, and it's just easier to deal with them. And they have way too much HP. This guy also has way too much HP, if you remember. And if I remember correctly, no, it was just this one place where they could not be defeated by just clubbing them to death. I know it wasn't gonna happen because, well, he didn't go down to Piggly, and if something doesn't go down to Piggly, you may as well just give up. It's
if only they gave you Piggly during this.
Oh, that would be like all the way. Just die already. Jesus. Yes, 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 thorns. Very rainbowy thorns.
Yes.
Ah, didn't jump in time. Oh, that's just rude.
Just slapped you right across the face.
Yeah, with the small arm too. That's just insulting.
Yeah.
It probably does just as much damage though.
Wouldn't doubt it.
How many hit points can you have?
I think it's just that the folk you're using is really weak. I think that's not helping anything.
Yes, yes, finally. And it's this one, the really silly one.
Yep. Bap, bap, bap.
At least he gives me a lot of health back.
No, he doesn't.
No.
That
It
was
looked like a bigger one. I was hoping for a bigger one.
Nope.
Wasn't gonna happen. But yeah, this chapter is actually much easier to do if you had already done the Keats part. It doesn't actually. I don't think it will give you the map because, well, how would Alan know what Keats did? But you will just know where you were supposed to go and stuff. Not gonna happen. Not falling for it.
Yeah.
But thankfully, since we have a destruction elemental, we can actually take care of the gabolts.
And get a good folk.
Finally, something good.
Yep. Why are there planes underwater?
That's a good question, actually.
Like, I didn't know they were built for that.
I mean, they're from World War II, so they're pretty versatile.
I guess.
And here I was like, I looked at everything and I was like, yeah, everything's normal elemental. I don't need you guys.
Kill all of them.
Yeah, I think eventually I just leave. Because there is really no point. Because I wasn't going to use any of them anyway. Or maybe I just kill them because Gabold is so amazing that it just comes naturally. Like that. Oh god, it feels so good.
Feels good to have a folk that's actually good.
Yeah, that isn't a hanky or
Yeah.
or freaking ugly Ariel. But yeah, if you remember correctly, this area is supposed to be one of those that is getting forgotten. No wonder it's getting forgotten. Nobody cleaned here for years, probably. I mean, look at the slime.
Not to mention, would you want to go there with fucking bombers all over the place?
Well, normally they're not here, but yeah, not a very nice place. No, 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 not aiming for you. Getting stuck on the thorn, going forward.
Yep.
And this is the last boss, if I remember correctly. Wow,
At least
this
you can actually hurt it.
Oh, this is just so good.
Why would you ever switch off of Gabold as soon as you got it?
Exactly.
There's no point.
Never there's a point. But they only give him to you like at the ass end of the whole challenge.
Yeah. Now if only he added extra stun onto every hit.
Right in the face. And I get hit right in the face. And in the end. He just does that.
He's not taking your shit, man.
And I blocked him. I decided why not.
I mean, it is the missile fish.
It's the missile fish.
Got him. Load. There you go. Okay.
Actually, if I didn't have the game saved on my hard drive, these, at least, well, in normal gameplay, these would get longer the further you get into the game. The loading isn't very well optimized. So, like, if you're playing it and you're experiencing trouble, just put the game on the hard drive.
Gotta love it when games let you do that.
Pretty much all PS3 games let you do that, if I remember correctly.
Then I guess I'm just unlucky with the ones I get.
Hmm. This is actually kind of sad.
Yeah.
And it actually that's what I mean about the DLC side quests. They all add to the story. They know what they like know what the importance of this game is. Pass for my efforts, you. I was complimenting you just a moment ago. I may change my mind about it.
If you can convince me of your skill. Okay, how is get Gabbled and murder everything not skill? Fuck is that?
Yeah. But yeah, it's like we learn about the other messengers in the same chapter. So it just kind of it just adds a little bit more background to it. Which I always like things like that.
Yeah.
And again, all of those side quests are like dirt cheap, and so it's like you don't lose money even if you don't like them. Besides, well, some of the best, some of the better quests are actually the ones you get for free.
Nice.
Too. So, well, Piggly for one was a free DLC, so that should speak volumes.